Today we're going to look at how to break down an all-court player. The Roger Federers, the Ash Bartys, the ones that possess all the different tools and weapons to be able to do anything on the court, which is a good thing, but also sometimes it can be a negative because there's so many options that they do have. But a couple of things that with an all-court player that we need to take into account. They want to dictate the match. They want to show that they can dictate the tempo, the different ways, speed, spins. They want to come forward, they stay back. They try and keep you there. But what really is important to understand is that they want to dictate the channel of the court. So they want to channel that middle of the court as well. They're very similar to an aggressive baseliner where they like to sort of own the middle of the court. Why? Because they want the ability to be able to come forward as well to the net. Now, if we get them moving laterally, what that actually does, it takes them away from being able to come forward. So if you think of the Roger Federers and Ash Bartys, they love the ability to play around here. They love the ability to change the speeds and spins and then take control and take the time and space away from you. So what we need to do is we need to try and dictate this a little bit differently. So if you think about they want to play a little bit more linear, so we want to play them a little bit more lateral. Let's take away their ability to come forward by keeping them on the move as much as possible. Also, what they want to do is they want to control the tempo of the match. Our job is to not allow them to control the tempo. And what I mean by that is they want to be able to grind one ball out, slice it, change the speeds, the spins. We need to make sure that we are dictating that to them and making them play shots they don't want to play. So if we can get them into defense, really hard for them to dictate. So we want to get them into defense as much as possible, okay, and keep them away from being offensive towards us. Okay, the other thing is they serve quite well in terms of their first serve placement. So all court players have generally very solid serves. It's going to be hard to break them down. So every time we get an opportunity on their second serve is our chance to be able to maybe dictate this point. So really importantly, we have to make sure that we are dictating this match, okay? And we want to dictate how the match flows and how the tempo of the match goes. They are really, really hard to break down because they're very good at everything. But let's find something we can exploit in them by starting with these 3 key points.